Today we're baking bacon. Hello and welcome. Today is a little bit different. Nathan and I are doing some Super Bowl party favors. And this one has been a reason that I feel like I get invited places. I think that they don't really care if I'm there, but they want this. So I'm going to share this with you so that you can get invited places too. I call them little smoky jalapeno poppers, but that's not really accurate. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to call them heart poppers. And what it is little smoky, jalapeno, cream cheese, and bacon. And then brown sugar is the secret ingredient. A pint of your favorite ice cream or beer is not part of the recipe, but it is recommended. So the first thing that I do is I cut the bacon into thirds. This is roughly going to be, with 3 jalapenos, you're going to have 1 little smoky pack, and then you're going to have 1 bacon pack, and it's going to roughly be exactly what you need. So the first thing I do is cut it into thirds, and it's pretty simple. You have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients with a toothpick. I'm going to show you how to do this a couple times, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's done. I'm going to leave the rest to you, because it's not rocket science. It's just artery clogging. Like, not everybody loves jalapeno, so you can do it with a bell pepper if you want to, but just make sure you clear the seeds out. If you want a little bit more cream cheese or a little bit more pepper, use a bell pepper. You can fit a lot more onto them, or a poblano pepper would be good too. Really what you want is something the size of the smoky that isn't too large for the bacon to wrap around. I'm going to set the oven at 400, and it's going to be beginning to end for you when you do this. From the first cut to the first bite is about an hour. It's going to bake for between 20 to 40 minutes, depends on how done you like them. Cleanup can be a little finicky, so I put tinfoil on the bottom, and I can just roll that up. So you can do this a lot of ways, but it's just more fun to enjoy a beer while you're working on something that's going to pair well with whatever beer you've chosen. Take a little bit of the cream cheese, and then you're going to go through and you're going to make your little smoky boat. And I usually like to get, if I'm trying to make a whole tray, I try to make the jalapeno last. It needs to be there for flavor. It needs to be there for cream cheese support, moral support. Sometimes the cream cheese just feels a little self-conscious. You're just trying to give it a spine. And it's also something for the toothpick to hold on to through the bacon. We got a jalapeno. Pair them like that. And then as you work your way through the bacon, I have it's just brown sugar here. And I'm going to dip it, kind of rub it around on both sides. Make sure I have it in there. And I'm still going to sprinkle some on top, but I want it to be there to crisp up. And you're just going to wrap it around, and then you're going to give it a Draculian spike there, and that is a heart popper. So you're just going to do this as many times as it takes to work your way through the pile of meat and pepper that you've got. So this is the result of bacon. Without food like this, it'd just be a football game. If you have to ask who won the game, you probably ate too many of these. It's hot in a good way. Brown sugar is it's a nice crunch with the bacon. Cream cheese you can taste immediately, and then the jalapeno just kind of grows on you. Cheers, guys. Want one more? Cheers.
Cheers.